O Monstro Dourado apareceu, pessoal! E vocês sabiam que o Red não criou o Monstro Dourado? Quem fez o Dourado foi o Monstro Preto, pessoal! E o Monstro Dourado quer se vingar do que o Red fez para ele. Vocês vão conhecer a triste história do Monstro Dourado e por que ele não gosta do Red e ainda quer pegar ele! E não esqueçam de acessar o canal incrível do Game Toons, que fizeram toda essa animação maravilhosa pra gente, pessoal. Beleza? Então vamos lá. Galera, vamos ver o que vai acontecer aqui agora. Nossa senhora, que é isso? Já explodiram? Que é esse cara? É um Rainbow Friend? É o Dourado? Nossa, pegou o Green. Não, 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 não. Nossa, petrificou o Green, ficou dourado. Meu Deus, ele é mal também? Todo mundo quer bater nos Rainbow Friends hoje? Nossa, ele tá perseguindo eles mesmo, galera. Pessoal, o que vocês acham? Acham que ele vai aparecer no capítulo 2? Nossa, já pensou se ele tivesse que perseguir a gente no capítulo 2 do Dourado? E se tocasse na gente petrificava? Ia ser bem legal, galera. Coloca nos comentários o que vocês acham desse Dourado aí. Olha, ele... Nossa, ele entrou na terra, vocês viram? Ele vai pela terra, olha só. Nossa, eu não sabia disso. Olha isso, ele pegou... Nossa! Gente, essa habilidade é muito boa. Por baixo da terra, imagine vocês fugindo de um Rainbow Friend por baixo da terra, perseguindo vocês. Olha só isso. Nossa, que legal. Olha lá ele lá atrás. Pegou. Ah, meu Deus. Eita, eita. Ah, não, o Blue não. Meu Deus. Faz alguma coisa, Orange. Eita, mordeu. Quebrou os dentes. Nossa. A pele dele é grossa, gente. Não, Orange não. Falta só o Red. Nossa, o Dourado é muito casca grossa, galera. Ele é muito casca grossa.
What does that mean? Who are you? How did you become like this? I certainly had no part in it. Not directly, no, but your DNA is the root cause of my suffering. DNA, I don't...
Vocês perceberam o que o Red falou? O Red falou que não participou da criação do Dourado. Quem criou o Dourado, então, que vocês acham que criou? Coloca nos comentários, porque o Red falou que não participou disso.
Understand? Then allow me to explain before I kill you. It all started many, many years ago. You see, I grew up with an absolutely loving family. My father, mother, and I didn't have much, but we had each other, just enough to get by and be happy. Due to their support, I was an excellent student in school.
Mas ele era bom na escola, pelo menos isso.
I'd get a big, beautiful gold star. And it didn't stop at the academic either. Their love carried me through my other pursuits.
Ele era talentoso, galera, olha só. Ele ganhou vários troféus.
My father worked for a bigwig at a company that was all about margins and stocks and all that business hoopla. Dad, on the other hand, was much more of a free thinker. Needless to say, they had a bit of a falling out. My father called out the man for his cold, uncaring demeanor and threatened to take the whole place down. Well, no one in that meeting room liked that, I guess. I overheard my parents talk all about it when he came home. My mom was worried, but my dad only saw fire. He went into work the next day more confident in his cause than ever, only he never came home that night, or any night after. The mysterious circumstances of my father's disappearance were left uninvestigated, no doubt from the pull of the company's weight. My mom and I were left alone. The joy had been sucked out of our house, and soon enough, they came for that too. The company...
Nossa, o pai do Dourado desapareceu na empresa, que a empresa estava fazendo algum plano, e ele sumiu. Eu não sei porquê. Meu Deus.
The bigwig proposed a new expansion project. One that required a vast parking lot. A parking lot, they said, that had to go right
Eles
on
saíram
top
de
of our
casa,
home.
né, tadinho?
Due to some backroom shenanigans, we weren't even given a buyout. We were displaced from the property and made homeless overnight.
Nossa, eles ficaram sem casa.
With our lives uprooted, my mother and I scrambled to make whatever honest living we could. I started to work 2 jobs when I should have been focusing on my studies, just to try and help out. As a result, my grades dropped, my attendance plummeted, and I no longer had time for any extracurriculars. I became a subject of
Nossa, o pai dele abandonou ele, a mãe, eles tiveram que morar na rua, e na rua, nossa, que história triste. E ele começou a trabalhar em 2 empregos, só que ele não tava conseguindo estudar, gente. Estudar é muito importante. E ele tava indo mal na escola.
ridicule among the other students. They mocked me for being poor and for having to work so hard, but I had thick skin even then. Their insults couldn't get to me, because only one thing mattered at that point: getting my revenge. My family's condition worsened. It wasn't long before my mother passed away due to illness. I was officially alone.
Nossa, a mãe dele morreu,
all because of the
tadinha.
actions of one man. I didn't know exactly what I
Coitadinha.
could do to him, but I knew what I wanted to do, and so I began training, becoming bigger and
Ele começou a
stronger,
treinar.
readying myself for some fantasy confrontation. Alas, it never came, because I soon found out that the man himself had gone missing. I was distraught. I had toiled for years becoming a man on a mission, and yet I would have nothing to show for
Nossa,
it.
olha os livros que estão ali do lado.
Until I did a bit of research. Turns out the bigwig had a son, a businessman just like him, who had started a little thing called the Rainbow Friends Play Place. And so I decided that the sins of the father would pass on to his son. I had no doubt that this man would be just as evil, as cruel, as unconcerned with the lives he's ruined. I arrived at the play place soon after. I explored, but
Nossa.
something felt off about this place. I entered.
Eu não entendi direito, mas eu acho que parece que esse dourado, ele tem algum parentesco com o Red, pessoal. Eu não sei se o pai dele teve uma outra pessoa, aí teve o Red, ele tá querendo se vingar do Red porque ele tem parentesco com o pai dele. Nossa, cara, que história mais lirada.
What looked like some sort of laboratory. As I wandered, I nearly fell into a hole in the floor. As I peered down into the hole, 2 dark-colored hands emerged.
O Black!
Pushed me back. I flew backwards and landed into a machine. The dark figure emerged from the hole and maneuvered over to a console even as I shouted to be let free. The machine whirred to life.
Nossa.
My body began to change. My skin
Pessoal, será que no capítulo 2 o Preto vai começar a fazer pesquisas como o Red? Nossa, ia ser muito irado, cara. Meu Deus.
hardened. My face
Ah, e ele virou o dourado.
the shape of a star.
Nossa.
I could only yell out in anger as I tackled the dark figure back down into the depths he crawled from.
Nossa, eles
At some
lutaram.
point, I could no longer see in front of me. When I landed, I was all alone. I yelled up into the heavens and struck the floor with my oversized fist
Meu
in
Deus.
a bit of rage. What happened next shocked me. The entire ground, the zone of impact, turned
Tudo que ele
into a
toca vira ouro?
shiny gold. It seemed as though I could manipulate my surroundings. Using this newfound power, I knew that I could still have my revenge. I simply had to climb my way out. But like I said, it was a long way down, and much has changed about this place since I first fell down that hole. Much, but not all. I
Mas o que o Black tava fazendo lá dentro do buraco na fábrica dos Rainbow Friends? Eu não entendi ainda, cara.
still want my revenge against the man and his son. You.
Tá. Então aquele cara que fez mal pro pai dele, o filho desse cara, vocês estão me entendendo? O filho desse cara criou o local dos Rainbow Friends e agora ele quer se vingar do filho do cara. Nossa, a história é meio confusa, mas acho que vocês estão entendendo, né?
You are the son of the one who took my family from me, who doomed me to this pitiful existence, and I will have my revenge.
Ele quer se vingar, o
Listen
Dourado
to me.
quer se vingar.
I sympathize with your struggles. My father is truly an awful man. I hate him more than anyone. You hate your own father? Lies. You're just like him. I have made mistakes, yes. I told myself I would never end up like him, and yet I've done many of the same things. But now, so have you. What? Those rainbow friends that you've barreled through, that you've turned gold, they're completely innocent. If you want to punish anyone, then punish me. But please, afterwards, restore them if it's in your power. Now do what you must. I don't want to be like him. Then perhaps we can work together to destroy him once and for all.
Nossa, eles chegaram num acordo. Olha só o preto!
This will be fun.
Nossa, ele que tá por trás de tudo, galera. O que será que vai acontecer depois? Meu Deus, que animação louca. Adorei, cara.